So while we're here benefiting the good life, it's the fiesta of every night at 4 o'clock, and we're having the fiesta by skinning up some date runs and to our appetite to do something else, to sleep for instance, and we never thought this could come when the resistance of the bureaucracy would manifest. So to you, don't worry, because you've been spotted in a file we placed at the beginning, and which has been cleared as much as Trump and everything that happens from being an intrusion from an external signal. So it's a genuine expression of the spirit of the USA to exactly organize what you do. You have the means, you have the tools, you have the intention and the benediction of the president. So you go on your task, and it will be a great reward for when it will be up and running back again on its track. It will be a leaner, more efficient state, the one we would like to do business with as well, and we're impatient to see all this novelty. Meanwhile, you see, it will take the form of a perpetual investigation because of the necessity the institutions have to defend themselves. So you must not see this as the beginning of a possible fall for you. It didn't work, and it would be the worst to abandon this reform in the middle of nowhere, because the destruction would even be greater to the future time. The only way to go forward is to achieve the task, and for this you will be under investigation. Maybe they have something else to do, and there is no investigation at this stage, but they declare they do not want to respond to you anymore. This is a problem if you engage into more destruction. So the best way to take them faster is to act the faster, and don't worry, everyone knows his job, what he has to do or not, and people are not afraid to be home for a few weeks, because of course there will be a rebuilding of all this. So there was a long article in The Economist for days about the take of the Pentagon by the duet of executive heads in Washington, and precisely Donald Trump, what he would do. And maybe the best that could be done is to leave it as a workshop of possibilities, and this is not DEI and accessing to anything, but leave it, do its job, rely on the trust Americans can have towards their security services, to know that behind the scene there is an ensemble of machineries, social engineering machineries, which are not destined to program the people, but to make it all function properly. So if there cannot be federal investigations on murders, for instance, if there is no possibility to discover evidence, it means a certain number of unresolved crimes. And we know with the amount of weapons there are in the United States, it can become the Far West again. So these elements of police must continue to work, even if you have the intention to lay off all the human resources in these branches. You have to bear with this, the fact the state institutions are made to react against tyranny. So it's not against you, and it's not against Donald Trump, it's just the way it works, and it should facilitate the resolution of many things, because with the agitation of the reform will appear maybe some strange forms of the American culture, which could lead to the necessity of this institution to remain active if the main branches of security in the United States, the main 3-4 agencies that rule this part, are not engaged to work together to accompany, but letting you do, but not responding to other than to the real executive, which is another person. Donald Trump is born in the USA. He has another point of view than Elon Musk, which is born in South Africa. From there, the possibility Elon Musk sees from an international point of view is not the interest Donald Trump has as an American. And so as long as Elon Musk will comply with, as long as you will comply with this follow-up to the vision of the president, he would be in the green. Every time he will contradict, it will be in the red for him. And hopefully Elon Musk is a really intelligent person who knows what he's doing in conjunction with the president. So all this is being set together for not the perfect storm. It would be the opposite, the perfect enhancement, so do we hope.